Hi everyone. Quick game for you, and to make it worth something now, we're going to make some cash. Do you like money?
I do.
Fantastic. That was a very quick answer, definitive
Thank you.
answer. These were the banknotes that I used on Britain's Got Talent when I did my audition, what seems like an eternity ago now. Sadly useless all over the civilised world. I'm going to change this into English sterling, and then I'm going to give you a chance to win the money afterwards. Please bear in mind two things. Number one, I don't want anything from you. So if you win, the money is genuinely yours. You have to share it, of course. Number two, because of that fact, you will probably lose. So don't worry about that. We'll just have a laugh anyway. We need a magic word. Anything in the world except abracadabra. What would you like? Your choice.
Cheese.
Amazing. Can I borrow one of your index fingers? Guys, if you see on your nail set, don't move. On three, cheese. 1, 2, cheese. There is £250. In English cash, 51, 250. Here is the game. To win the money, all you have to do is think of any letter in the English alphabet. Have you got a letter in your head? Mm-hmm. Is it the letter K?
No.
You lost. Sorry, it was K. The money's gone. I am joking, of course. Here is the game for you. A little consolation prize. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just what you never wanted. Can I have your autograph? That'd be right. Would you sign your name on the fork just there, just so we can prove it's the same one? Also gets rid of any blame from me, squarely on tail, because I've stolen it from the kitchen. Thank you. Could you just show the camera just so they can see? That's right, guys. Can you see the writing? And then when you're happy, if you just wave it up and down so that the ink dries, it takes about 40 minutes. Usually just crack on. Maybe not. Here's the game. Perfect. And you can just check for me. If you rub there, that will come off eventually, but for now, that's on there. Brilliant. Put your feet together, hands by your side. I'm going to wave this in between us and the camera. Whenever you like, just say stop.
Stop.
Perfect. That? Now, problem with this, that's good, isn't it? Problem with this, people will assume it's not really metal. Can you check that's pretty solid? You can feel that? Don't think so? We'll go again. Bigger circle, bigger bend. Whenever you want, just say stop for me.
Stop.
Perfect. And of course, the problem now, people think it's not the same one anymore. Sorry, that's for the writing, but that's definitely your writing.
Yep.
Your name. If I straighten this out, can I borrow your left hand? Do you imagine you're holding a drink and squeeze my thumb as hard as you can? That is incredible. If you let go a fraction, for someone with such soft hands, that is yes, you should be. It's amazing. Can you feel that twisting around? Okay, this won't hurt, but it is unusual. Right, on 3, 1, 2, 3. You see it's now. Can you see it twisted? All the way through the middle. And the best part about this, if you want it, you can keep it forever on one condition. Feet together, hands side. Perfect. When I count to 3, could you blow very gently just down that camera for me, just for a second? On 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Amazing. Last time, with this finger, could you point just down the lens for me? Would that be okay? All we're going to do is rub very gently just here. Rub, 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 rub. Takes a second. If you look at the back, it's going to twitch, and it's going to bend up. Keep going for me. Rub, 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 rub. There is a joke there we're not going to make, all right? Keep going for me. That is my gift for you to use at the buffet.
Amazing. Thank you.
Okay, you hanging? Boom. Now it's your turn, my man.
No.
Perfect. We'll play a card game. You'll be brilliant. Would you do me a favour? These aren't all here. I was messing around with some of the kids earlier on. Of what's left, could you have a look through them for me? I just need you to make sure you're happy. They are all different. Have a little look through. That's great. Well done. Thanks, mate. Here, have a little look. Make sure you're happy. If you are happy, turn them over, give them a shuffle. You don't have to. I can mix them. You can mix them, whatever you wish.
As I say, you're probably better at shuffling than me.
Almost
so,
certainly, but it'd be
we'll
funny if you do it
that.
anyway. It's no problem. Give them a little mix. All I need you to do for you, my friend, is to reach in and take out any one. Takes your fancy. Please don't be swayed by my childish efforts. Anyone you like? Anyone? Just take it, mate. No, you don't have to. So you've got it. Okay, don't show me, but show the cameras and show the ladies, they can see. I will not look. And then just to make sure it's the same one later, could you sign your name on the face for me? That's the white side, obviously, not your own face. Would be amusing. Guys, did you see the card? Did you see it? What is it? No? Oh, no. Thanks, mate. It's the game. Most people just spit it out. Stay strong. Dude, you're going to choose where we put this back. So if you watch my hands, just say stop somewhere near the middle would be great.
Stop.
If you could throw it back just there for me. And check two things. Number one, there's no ink rubbing off underneath.
Yeah.
And number two, I'll close my eyes, I'll show you, and then I'll show the camera.
Yep.
That is the same one, guys. Yep. Show you all. I'm not going to lie to you, guys. I've done this a long time. For a lot of people, dude, I can find it with my eyes shut. I'm not going to find this. You are. Give me any number bigger than, let's say 12, smaller than 45. Whatever you say, I'm going to cut to with one hand. I'm going to spin it out like a helicopter. I'm going to catch it with any luck. It's the 2 of hearts. Everyone's happy. What number would you like?
27.
No problem at all. 27 down is here, guys. One out like a little helicopter through the air. Just one. Would you be so kind? Show the camera. Is that right? Miracle. The problem with this, there's an old saying that the hand is quicker than the eye. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I learned. One with your name. If we put it back somewhere near the middle, it looks like we don't do anything, yet somehow it's back on the top again, right? So it's an optical illusion. You can just use your hands if you're feeling ambitious. It's like it goes. So comes back. Of course, it doesn't really go though, just hides slowly behind the fingers. But what's interesting is that even when you know that, you watch it, you just don't see it, even though you know, right? So bearing that in mind, if you get the camera in really close, you'll see this. There's only one with your name.
Yeah.
If you could just say stop for me.
Stop.
For the benefit of the world, we have met outside. We did meet earlier today, but you haven't signed any others.
No.
That's the only one. Brilliant.
Yeah.
One last time. If you could just say stop.
Stop.
And if you could, with that hand, just push it beep, beep, all the way in for me, please. Thank you. Where do you think it is now? It's in my mouth now. Oh, God, no, just don't worry. Looking in the wrong place. Problem I've got, the longer this goes on for, the more difficult for me to get away with. Some of you will be watching my hands, some of you will be watching my feet. I know that, but what I'm hoping is, as of yet, you're not watching my wallet, which is my inside pocket. Can I borrow your right hand? You say, can't. In my jacket, guys, my wallet. If we bring the camera yourself, nothing in my hands. If we open up the little wallet, inside you see there's a zip. Could you open up the zip for me? Thank you, mate. And inside the zip, you'll see there is a little envelope peering through, and you'll see this is sealed envelope. Could you be so kind? Would you just rip that open for me? And inside there should be something. What we got? Oh no, it's yours.
Oh, okay.
Take it out. What could it possibly be? Makes no sense. Bang, banging. Good man.
That was incredible.
So that is magic in very much the sense of sleight of hand and illusion, the physical impossibilities, and that's one side of what we do. The other side is what we call mind reading or psychological illusion, where you create the illusion, you can tell somebody what they're thinking of. So I'd very much like to do one last thing with you both. You have your phone on you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brilliant. We're going to need that in a moment. If you could be ready to go onto Instagram or Twitter, but not just yet, we'll come back to that in a moment. Put that in your pocket and put the phone on the table. I'm going to try to read your mind and your fork.
Oh.
A die. Guys, here's the game. If you hold out your right hand for me, I'm going to ask you to, nice and flat, you're going to choose a number. Whatever you want goes on the top. So let's say, for example, number 4 or number 2. While you're doing this, I'll turn away. When you're done, this hand must cover it up so I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the game for me is to guess 3 times. We'll play with you twice, you once. If I'm wrong once, I've got £250 in my pocket, which is fake, but it's yours to share. You can do with it as you wish, okay? So whatever number you want on the top, right, you need to check I'm not peeping.
Yeah.
And also that she doesn't run away. I was left on my own before. It's hilarious, but I'm not having that again. When you're ready, and the number you want is on the top, make a funny noise or let me know.
Ready?
Good noise.
Thank you.
If you could describe yourself in one English word, what would that be? Any English word.
Happy?
Good answer. I was going to say indecisive, but happy's good. What's interesting about the word happy, it has 5 letters in it. We're always looking for clues. 5 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say number 5.
Yeah.
Number 5 is. Okay. Now that's a 1 in 6 chance, right? So we'll go again. I'll tell you that most men who have seen 5 usually go up to 6 the second time. I will also tell you that I lie for a living. I might have made that up. You do whatever you want. All right, have another go. You can have 5 again. 6. Can you check them up? Okay. Whenever you're done, just let me know. I will open my eyes again. Are we good? Okay. When you chose this, did you think specifically, I want that number, or did you just choose it at random? How did you choose?
Chose it at random.
Okay. If that is the case, there's nothing I can say to influence you. So I need to trick you into giving it away. So if you could, just count out loud, slowly, from 1 to 6 out loud. You will do something to give it away.
Okay.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
Stop. There's 3. Good man. Okay, number 3 is we'll go one last time for you. I won't say a word. Do whatever you like. Then we'll move on to the last thing. The mysterious envelope has been here the whole time. We'll come back to it in a moment. Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Last time, say nothing, but in your head, just imagine you were going to say the number over and over again. Do you know what the number is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in your head, just repeat it like over and over again. Like 2, 2, 2, 2,
Yeah.
2, 2. Number 2 it is. So if you think about this, right, the odds of this happening is 1 in 6 each time, so 1 in 6 guess.
Yeah.
But the odds of 3 times is 1 in 216. Okay, so it's not impossible, it's just improbable. That's where this comes in. I will tell you inside this envelope there's a picture of a very, very famous person that we will all know. Between the two of you, you're going to work out who that is. What interests me about celebrity culture these days, guys, if you can see these, is there are some people that are so famous, they've basically stolen the first name from everybody else. So, for example, if I said Denzel, you'd say
Washington.
Elton,
John.
Oprah,
Winfrey.
Brittany,
Spears.
Madonna.
Madonna.
You get the gist, dude. So these are all different. There is someone in here that corresponds to this. We'll come to it in a moment. Dude, here's the game. If I give them a little shuffle, give
Yeah.
them to you. Could you split them into roughly half? The half you want to keep, you're going to pass over here. The half you want to get rid of, you give back to me.
Okay.
So there we're going to keep. These we're going to get rid of. These are gone. If I may, just take those back from me. Going to give them a little shuffle. We're going to do exactly the same again. You're going to split them into about half for me. The half you want, you give back. The half you want to get rid of, you give to me. These are gone. So the last ones, okay? You can see these. I'll show the guys as well. Actually, no, I see what we'll do. We'll ask you to choose one. Just touch the top of one for me. This one just here.
Yeah.
Are you right or are you left-handed, my friend?
Right.
Can I borrow your right hand for a second? Other hand on top like a sandwich for me. Brilliant. Just to complete the game. Cheryl. Cole, yeah, or Crow maybe. Sylvester.
Stallone.
Matt.
Yeah.
Bill.
Clinton.
Yeah, it's close enough. There's option. Jude.
Law.
Tom.
Hanks.
Okay, I was going to say Cruz, but Tom Hanks is good. Who have you chosen? Let's have a look.
Oh, I thought you were going to guess.
I'm not that good, mate. No, absolutely no idea. Who is it?
Leonardo.
Who is the most famous Leonardo alive today?
DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, no less. Inside this envelope there is a picture of one Hollywood uberstar. One only. It happens to be Leonardo DiCaprio, aged 6 months. Thank you. No, it really was. Leonardo DiCaprio. So now let's come up with a solution, a game. Let's imagine Leonardo was out with us on a night out. We're all doing something together. On my phone, I have a shopping list of 100 items. You're going to choose what we're doing with Leonardo DiCaprio. So I need a number from 1 to 100. What would you like?
50.
That is 50, not 1. Interest of fairness, I must give you one chance to change your mind. You want to stick with 50? Okay, brilliant. If I could ask a favour, if I go to the notes, can you push the notes for me? And shopping list is number 2. You can see, one, maybe look at the camera in. 1 is apples, 2 is orange juice, 3 is milk, 4 is rice, 5 is eggs, 6 is sugar. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see kiwis is 100, crackers, toilet paper, there's 100 different items. Can you scroll to 50, please? What is 50?
Beer.
Beer. So we are drinking beer with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a drinking beer with Leonardo DiCaprio sort of day. I had a thought that might be the case. The problem I have with all of this as a magician, people think I'm just cheating, which I am a lot of the time, but like with sleight of hand, I might be able to switch things. The only thing I cannot possibly switch is time. So when I got up this morning, at 8 o'clock, I put a tweet, and on Instagram and on Facebook. It's at Jamie Raven Magic. Your phone there, whatever you prefer. Do you prefer Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter.
Could you go to Twitter for me? And if you could, we'll get this in. It's at Jamie Raven Magic. You chose Leonardo DiCaprio. You chose drinking beer. Don't worry about that. It's Jamie Raven. Yeah, that one at the top there. And if you could, there was a tweet I put at 2 hours ago. And if you could just read what it says and show the camera, we'll go back. It says,
Today feels like a Leonardo DiCaprio drinking beer sort of day.
and that is what it is. Well, man, thank you for your time. You're amazing.
Brilliant.
And if you want to check, it's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I don't know when this is going out, but you can check. So today is the 5th of July. The time now is about 20 to 11, and that was done 2 hours ago, and it will be there forever at Jamie Raven Magic. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. May or may not be a link to the tour, so you can buy tickets on that as well. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know. Thanks for having me. Love.
Thank
Thank you. You're wonderful.
So
You're
good.
wonderful.